Coming to you live from the center of Hollywood, California. What were you thinking? With Aaron and Scott. Real talk behind closed doors. It's not just about stupidity, but everything else that comes with it. High octane, energy driven, in your face. Get ready. It's Aaron and Scott.
Folks, we'd like to welcome you to What Were You Thinking? And if you're noticing, that's right. I'm sitting in Scott's spot tonight because he's in a pissy mood tonight. Maybe because it's 120 out, 150, right?
I don't like the light right above me. I don't like lights.
You don't like light.
I don't like lights.
It burns you. You're like...
I just feel like I could tan in here.
Yeah.
Especially when they turn on these studio lights.
But I was telling you, I'm the kind of guy, if I'm sitting at like a kitchen table, I'm sitting in that chair, I like to sit in that chair. You know, if somebody says, hey, can I sit in your chair? No, you can't. But you know what?
But like I was saying, at the beginning of the show, when we first started doing this, you were always to my left.
Yeah.
I like it this way. I think we'll see how it goes.
Feels weird.
Well, it's not weird. This is how it used to be.
I just told you for this week. Folks, tell you what. If you want to see me sitting where Scott's sitting,
I'll tell you what we'll do.
I just feel more natural sitting there.
It's okay. It's okay. But I might end up over there. If I feel that I like you to my left. I don't like people to my right. I don't know why.
Please tell me you're not on this diet, folks. Scott's on a diet where he doesn't eat and drink anything. Seriously, you know what?
Oh, this coming from Jamal as my witness. Okay, well, tell everybody what you're on today. This new wonderful testosterone supplementation thing. You look like you're half fucking dead on Valium next to me until the show went on.
Well, yeah, it's not a steroid, so, you know.
No, it's not that. It's natural.
Okay, it's a natural, usually after the age of 29, 30, your testosterone levels start to drop, right? So I'm, over 30, and so I thought I would jump on something, and it's having the opposite effect. I'm just feeling very relaxed.
Relaxed, put him to sleep.
And put me to
What's up,
sleep.
Dude?
Yeah, I just feel like I'm listening to Enya all day long.
Oh, my God.
I'm in a very...
Is it Enya or Anya?
Enya.
Is it Enya?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I thought it was Anya.
No, it's Enya.
How would you know? Are you a fan?
I listen to her.
You know what I would do? I would go to Google and I'd hit word pronunciation for free, and it pops up, and you spell
I only listen to
E-N-Y-A.
only when I want to go to sleep.
But it's always this British guy that comes on and goes, Enya, otherwise known as Anya.
It's like
it's really funny.
Well, you remember, it's like saying Jaguar. They say
Jaguar.
No,
Jaguar.
And they were Jaguar.
Yeah. And then it was Jaguar. Jaguar. It's fucking stupid. They got to make it sound so fancy. Like everyone's going to go, oh, I got to have that car. Not only is it really nice car, but it's fancy too with Jaguar.
Yeah.
So stupid. There was a women's cologne too. A women's perfume that used to do that. I had to do an ad for them once.
Yeah, what was it called?
I don't know. It was something stupid like that. You pronounce it one way, and they're like, no, it's this way. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here, let me retake it. Okay.
So there's this new energy drink that's out.
Well, you need it. With your new testosterone
you know what?
supplement.
I probably do, but
it's a cocktail over here.
There's a new energy drink out there. It's called cocaine. It's got
It's called cocaine?
Yeah, it's called cocaine. It's got 3 times more caffeine than Red Bull, Monster.
How much caffeine can you possibly have?
This one will make you
overdose.
This would kill you.
Do you realize how bad caffeine is? It's really a lot worse than they realize.
When on the scan it says drink half. I mean, no one's going to drink half.
Why not just put half in there and they can drink the whole fucking can, man? What's wrong with these fucking people?
So the next energy drink's probably going to be called meth or, yeah.
I don't understand why. Have you ever, you know how we're all getting involved with the green and saving on paper and saving on plastic, yet when you go and you buy a big, huge thing of protein, it's always half full,
I know.
It seems.
Why do they do that?
And they say, oh, it happens with settling. Well, take that into consideration when you have your little machines that shake them first.
Yes.
Because we're wasting plastic.
I know.
Same thing with pill bottles.
Yes.
You know, especially like if you get a prescription drug from the hospital and you got a pill bottle that's this big and your pills are way down here and you're like, the fuck, why do they need a big bottle like that? Do they think we're all dumb? We're going to lose the bottle? Put it in a bigger bottle. He's losing it
because
all
no
the
one's
time.
going to buy it. They think they see a big,
the bigger the bottle.
The bigger the bottle, the more, I don't know. It's just more appealing. If you see something small, who wants something small?
Well, when you open it up in those pills, there's like 30 little pills. They're like allergy pills.
Yeah,
and
I
they
know.
they just covered like the little tiniest
Because
bit.
if the bottle was that small, you wouldn't see it on a shelf.
Aaron always has answers. He's got the answers when he's on his testosterone replacement or supplementation.
That's right. What did you say? I'm going to start growing tits and lactating?
I said you're going to get tits.
Yeah, I'm going to start lactating, and
Right.
that's great. Don't have to buy milk. Just drink from my own tit.
We'll just call him the Utter and Scott Show. Yeah.
It's the udder and scotch.
Yeah.
Do a little jingle.
Oh, a jingle. We can get one of those moo cows from that fucking commercial. What's that cow commercial where they talk to each other? Hey, Betty. California cows. They're the happiest. What does that mean exactly? So, go on. Did you hear what the California legislature is thinking of doing? Let me fill you in.
Yeah, fill me in.
They want to charge people per mile that they drive. Did you hear about this?
And how are they supposed to know this?
Who's supposed to know this?
Okay, why are they doing this?
They're doing this. Well, apparently they're going to be doing away with the gas tax. Is it all of the gas tax? A lot of our taxes with gasoline.
Right.
I guess they're pretty outrageous, but so they're going to charge drivers per mile, in addition to your car insurance and the gas. Now you have to pay per mile when you drive. Now here's the best part. You know how I'm always bitching about those inch yard people?
Yes.
You give them an inch, they take a yard.
Yes.
You know, grocery stores charging for bags that have already been paid for, and we
Right.
gladly pay again.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you actually think that when they take these taxes off gasoline, like let's say it's average right now, $4.30 a gallon, and then tomorrow the gas tax is gone. You think we're going to go down there and see $1.59 a gallon? Or you think we're going to go down and see $4.30? And we're going to go to the little guy at the register and go, I thought you got rid of the gas tax. We did. Look, it's $4.30. And then they're going to fucking charge us mileage too. People, if you think it's going to get better because
There's
they're going
always
to
the
charge
catch of something.
No, they're going to charge. They're going
course
to
they are.
charge for everything.
Of course they are.
They are literally. There's no difference. It's like if I want a deal at the store and I go in and I take something and put it in my pocket and walk out. I got a good deal. Some would call it theft. I would call it. I put it through the legislature and I voted that this is the way it should be done. They're stealing from us.
We live in such a great state, don't we? We got state tax, sales tax,
City tax.
city tax.
City tax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have it all. We're just taxed up the ass.
It's everything. Now they're gonna charge you for bags that they've already. Oh God, I swear to God.
Oh, speaking
okay.
No.
yeah.
Speaking of the bag, right? I
Yeah.
pay 10 cents for my. I buy eggs. You know, so I buy this 18. It's like 18 pack egg, in a crate.
Right.
So I put it in and pay 10 cents. I put it in the bag.
Right.
Walking out to my car with the handles. They
The
bust.
handle break?
Break.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eggs go on the. you
Whose
know,
idea was it ever to put fucking handles
go
on
back
paper
in.
bags?
Ask for a supervisor. Say,
Yeah.
listen, buddy, I just paid 10 cents for this bag, and all my eggs just smashed all over here.
What'd he say?
Well, we'll get you a new bag, and we'll get you some new eggs.
So stupid. Do you realize
But
when
that
you,
took time out of my way. It's just ridiculous. You're paying 10 cents for a bag. You don't need the handles busted on it. And the eggs really don't weigh that much.
When you glue a paper to a paper and put a little handle, it's not like you have
No,
a suitcase.
it's like rubber cement. It's like
they break all the fucking time.
Yes.
It's just ridiculous. What I was going to tell you,
Yeah.
now I forgot.
Well, while you're thinking about it,
can't.
so have you don't watch much reality television, do you?
I hate reality television, Aaron.
So anyway, there's this show. It's been on for a long time, but it's Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. I've never.
Okay,
to
that's
this,
the fat girl, right?
Yes.
That's a fat
It's
little
the
girl.
fat little girl
And she
who
got a
was-
fat mother, right?
She has a fat mother.
I know
yes.
that, and they're both severely
whole-
unattractive,
yes.
right?
Yeah, the whole family's unattractive.
So
They're from
ugly
the
fat
South.
people from the South.
Correct. I've never watched an episode, and somehow today I got stuck watching an episode.
Wow, how'd that go?
I actually was entertained.
Really?
And maybe it was because I was on this testosterone, and maybe I brought my levels down to where I was able to. I don't know, but it was just funny. But I learned that this is the only reality show that actually has subtitles to the entire segment, because you can't understand a goddamn word anybody's saying. You know, like the mother can't talk because they're from the South. They have that really.
They have to subtitle because they speak
Yeah,
so
because it's all
badly?
like this, and you don't understand what they're saying.
That's
you
a
know.
popular show, too, right? Wow.
So they got the subtitles going across. I'm just laughing hysterically because, I'm waiting for, sometimes they do it. If somebody says something, you can't catch what they're saying. But it's through the whole show. And then
that's ridiculous.
what else? Oh, so then I wrote down a list. These are things.
Hold on. I just remember what I wanted to tell you. Hold that thought real quick. You know how I've been going on about bicyclists, right?
Oh God, yes. Every week.
Well, hold on
for
before you.
the last year.
Oh God.
Okay. Go. Yeah.
Okay, so check this out.
Yeah.
I was watching an episode of Cops the other night.
Yes.
Okay, this is my argument. The cop is giving a ticket to one guy, gets the other guy out of the car, handcuffs him, right? Puts him at the side of the curb. As he's walking back over to the cop, you hear this crash in the background. Camera goes, guy on bicycle goes in the air, hits the top of the car, the back of the car gets thrown in front of the car. His bike is thrown all over the place, and the motorist is like, stops.
Yeah.
And the cop's like, oh my God, we need an ENT on the bicyclist laying there. Can't even, just, it was horrible. It was really horrible. But the first thing I'm thinking is, yeah, keep the dumb fuckers on the road with the cars. You had to see this to have the impact. Jamal, you probably can't get that on there on something while we're talking, right?
The bike crash.
Cops episode where the bicyclist just gets fucking mutilated.
Let me see if I can find one.
He goes in the air, lands on the car, and gets thrown
Was he
forward.
wearing a helmet?
He didn't have a helmet on. You don't need it. You know what? He could have had a helmet on. It's something, Go,
I guess
sure.
really at that point, it really doesn't matter. It just keeps your brains intact.
Here's the thing I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Cement truck versus plastic helmet.
Yeah.
I'm going
So it
with
was
the fucking cement truck for $500.
So it was the
Alex.
cement truck that hit him.
No, it wasn't, but sure would have made an interesting Cops episode if it was. But my point is this guy got thrown around and beat up like a rag doll right on camera.
Wow.
It was unbelievable.
Wow.
Was it an old episode of Cops?
I don't think it was that old.
Like 2 years old in
Could it?
Riverside?
I don't know. Could have been.
I think I may have found
Well,
it.
if you just watch it, if it's I don't
Did
know.
the police cars look like back in the Dukes of Hazzard?
Every once in a while, Aaron says something so clever and funny. Even I have to laugh. That's funny. Okay, I don't know, but I do know. I think it was a chubby Mexican Latin girl, and
That
she
was hit?
No. She was the one who hit him.
Oh, it was the chubby Mexican that hit him.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, she was a little
She
on the
was
heavy
coming
side.
from Taco Bell.
Oh, for God.
You sit there.
I try and
chubby.
make it so appropriate, and then he turns it
Well,
around.
Jamal's going to look for that. Let's go back to Honey Boo Boo because I want to go back to this Honey Boo Boo
Okay.
thing. So, one thing I learned too is that we've been saying this wrong the entire time. The word mayonnaise. It's not pronounced mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
No,
Mayonnaise?
It's marinades.
Marinade.
But we gotta say
Wait a minute, you're talking about because those retards say it that
Yeah,
way?
because they do. Yeah,
Mayonnaise.
That's mayonnaise. We gotta say it like that. Mayonnaise.
That's
not mayonnaise. It's mayonnaise.
By the way, I wanted to tell you, we need to make a call, and I know a certain lady who's expecting a
Hold
call
on,
right
I got
now.
one more Honey Boo Boo.
Okay, real quick.
Don't rush me, my Honey Boo.
We
Boo.
got
It's the
6:15.
first-
It only happens once. Go.
No, and when you're eating chicken, it's important to eat with your mouth wide open.
That's how they do it
That's
there
how
in
they
Honey
do it
Boo
there.
Boo
That's
Land?
right. Honey Boo Boo, they chew with their mouth
You know,
open.
it sounds like I'm missing quite a show. Okay, so I'm going to give you a little background on this.
Okay.
Viewers, Aaron,
Yeah.
Jamal,
Yes.
do you remember Kitty, the lesbian who was in prison?
Who was in prison?
She
Yes.
called our show.
I remember that.
Okay, apparently she's out
Oh, really?
and got a job.
No.
So, Jamal,
Yeah.
could you do the ringy dingy for me?
Let's see.
So we're calling Kitty up,
We're going to call Kitty.
who is out of prison.
She's out of prison, at a new job. I just know that this was the, let's see here.
Wow.
Hello.
Yeah, I was calling actually to speak to Kitty.
Oh, Kitty, enough with the personal phone calls, please. This is a place of business. Please, Kitty, let this be the last time, please. Hello?
Kitty, this is Aaron and Scott with Aaron and Scott Show. What were you thinking? How are you doing?
Hey, you guys, how you doing? I'm in the middle of doing a finger curl here. Beauty parlor.
So, congrats! You're out of prison now. You're working in a beauty salon.
it's a nightmare, kind of, because they're all blue hairs. But the owner here, she says, the bluer the hair, the greener the dollar.
It's funny, Kitty. It's funny coming out of your mouth.
Now, who is that woman? Is that the owner?
Anyway, she's a lot of laughs, but I got to get back to this finger curl. Do you want to talk to her for a minute? Her name is Myrna Garland.
Sure.
Hello, who am I speaking to?
This is Scott and Aaron.
Who is this?
Oh, you have the radio show that Kitty was telling us about. I thought it was just one of her big fat lies. She was right out of prison, and she was just full of stories.
No, Kitty is very real, and we're a real show, and you're on air right now.
Kitty actually called
You
us.
sound that real. What's your name?
I'm Aaron.
Oh, you're Aaron.
Yes.
And I'm
What's
Scott.
the girl's name?
No,
Aaron.
it can be a boy or a girl.
That's right.
Well, which is it? You better take a look down there, buddy or sister, and what's the deal?
It's a man's name.
It's a man's name. He's all man.
That's right. 100%.
So listen,
Oh, all right then.
I'm just curious.
I'm all gal.
What?
I'm 150% gal. Kitty here, she's a little of this and a little of that.
Hey, don't believe her. It's not true. I may be gay, but I'm still a gal.
Can I talk to the gentleman, please?
Now, I want to know how is Kitty performing? How is he doing?
She.
I'm sorry.
What the hell's wrong with you?
It's a she, the she.
I'm sorry.
He
Well,
called you a
you
she.
sorry.
I tell you, you better dress better, gal.
Well, you said a little bit of everything, so you know what? I just played to both sides.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
Hey, can I ask you something?
No, I
Myrna?
wanna-
Wears overalls.
Okay, I
a
wanna-
lot. She's
so-
an overalls.
How-
She wears overalls. She's an overalls.
How
gal.
is Kitty performing? How is she doing?
Very well. She's very prompt in the morning. She has a very nice work ethic. She's very clean. She cleans up after herself. Oh, I feel like I'm talking to your parole officer. I did that yesterday. This again?
This is the Aaron and Scott show. We're not her.
That's right. I'm so sorry. You sounded like her parole officer for a moment.
Oh, no.
So you gave her rave reviews, right?
Oh, yeah, she's a doll. And all the blue hairs here like her, you know. The bluer the hair, the greener the dollar.
So how long have you owned this?
Marlene. Hand me the comb, please, on the right. I'll do it myself if you can't do it. That poor woman's hair is scorched. Oh, my Lord, are you trying to give her a dye job or are you trying to electrocute her? Poor thing.
Well, sounds like
Doesn't
you're-
know where she is to begin. Oh, God. Oh, my Lord. Somebody get the Depends. Please get the Depends. I'm Gladys. Get the Depends, please.
It sounds,
oh, my Lord.
it sounds like you're running a.
It sounds like a restaurant in here because you just let loose. I don't know whether she shit or she died.
Sounds like you're running a zoo there.
It sure does.
Oh no, it stinks in here now because you know when they have too much spillage. Oh Lord!
So are you are you catering?
It creeps out.
Are
Well,
you-
Let's go back to talk to you about hair.
Okay,
Are
go.
you catering more to older people, or does everybody come in?
And today I am not every day, but today is the day for blue hairs apparently.
Okay.
How long have you owned the shop, ma'am?
50 years. My husband, Joe, started as a favor to me, and ever since it was a thriving business.
That's wonderful. And Kitty, you like
Thank
Kitty.
you.
And you like
What's your
Kitty.
name, Dal?
Scott, how are you?
Oh, that's right, Scott. Scott and Aaron. Now, is Aaron your wife?
Yes, we're married happily, 25 years.
Oh, my Lord. And you know what I like about you, Aaron? You have a very deep voice for a woman. You're maybe a Lauren Bacall.
Well, thank you.
You're a young couple, I imagine. Are there children?
No, not yet.
We're trying.
We try. That's the fun part.
Oh, well, try. What does it go? Try it. Oh, forget it. I can't remember it.
Well, Scott did have one miscarriage, but we're shooting for another.
I can't have a miscarriage.
No.
Did you ever see the movie Junior with Arnold Schwarzenegger? Yeah, it can be. It can
Oh,
happen.
that's right.
Okay.
Oh, right you are, Eric.
Yeah.
So listen.
Where did you go to school, gal?
University of Washington.
Oh, my Lord. What was your major?
Marketing.
Good for you. So you were a born saleswoman?
That's right. I sold vacuum cleaners door to door.
Okay.
You did what, door to door?
I sold vacuum cleaners door to door.
Oh, my Lord. That's got me chuckling for some reason. I'm full
I
of
really
chuckles.
did. I sold Kirby vacuum cleaners door to door. Yeah. That's a.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did.
Myrna, can I ask you a
Well,
question?
Your pitch. You knocked on the door. What did you say?
I said,
You want a vacuum cleaner?
I said, ma'am, I'd like to clean your carpets for you. Can I try? Give you this this new product here, this Kirby here. Let me clean it for you. Then I show them how great it works, and I sell them a $2,000 vacuum cleaner.
Did you ever have any sort of untoward events occur before your very eyes?
You know, I did.
Like tears to
Yes, I
cry?
did. I knocked. Seriously, true story. I knocked on one door. The guy opens the door completely naked. It was a nudist family. The entire family, the mother, the daughters, and the son were all naked. And I'm doing a demonstration of a Kirby vacuum cleaner, and they're all sitting naked on their couch as I'm doing a demonstration and presentation of trying to sell a vacuum cleaner, and they're all butt naked
Where was this?
in Seattle.
True story.
True story. Yep, on my
Did
my
the,
grandmother's
gentleman
grave.
put- at least had a
And
courtesy
they-
put his hand over his ding dong.
And they did not buy the vacuum cleaner, though they loved their clean carpet afterwards. Yeah.
Okay,
You sold it.
so Myrna.
No, I did not.
Hold on,
Let's
hold
go back.
on.
Let's go back to the
Myrna,
meeting.
I have a
I
question.
want to ask
Oh,
you something. Where did the gentleman keep his wallet?
I never asked them.
Probably on the table next to him.
Yes.
Okay, so
Oh,
Myrna.
my Lord. What a strange thing for the youngster, though, to see his parents naked like that. Oh, my Lord. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Don't put that rinse on her until I come over there, and I'm not coming over there for a few minutes.
Is there any way of talking to Kitty? Is there any way of filling in for Kitty while we
She's
talk to
the one
her?
who's causing the problem, Kitty. Kitty, they want to talk to you, darling.
Yeah.
Can you enough personal phone calls, please?
Hello?
Kitty, you sound like one popular gal over there. You're getting calls all day long.
It's like prison flashback all over you. That's the blue here there. They have blue here there plenty. I'll tell you right here.
Well, Kitty, you know, we're so proud of you. We love you over here. We're glad you're doing great. You're working in a salon. You're making your dreams happen.
Yeah, and your parole officer's happy
Well,
too.
Well, I didn't like the crack of this one gal, though, because I had a bunch of my gal pals come in here and as customers, all because I worked here, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, they came here and the gal goes, "Yikes, dikes." And I thought that was very, very inappropriate.
Oh yeah, that doesn't sound good.
No.
Hold on a minute. Is this one of those gals that came in here 3 days ago?
No, this is Scott and Aaron.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Aaron, you and your husband should talk Kitty into having less lesbians on the premises, please. The other gals do not like it.
You mean the older women don't like the lesbians?
They don't like the lesbians. And by the way, Kitty, just for your information,
Say that again.
So,
I'm the one who said yikes, dikes.
Myrna. Kitty.
Hello.
Who's this?
It's still Myrna.
You got
It's still Myrna. Sometimes I wish I were someone else, but it always comes back to me. When I wake up in the morning, I think to myself, oh, my Lord, I'm still Myrna.
Myrna, you sound like a very
sounds like a character.
well, you do, but describe yourself.
Well, it's interesting that you'd ask that because I used to describe myself one way, and now I describe myself another. I'm a busy career gal, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Busy hands are happy hands.
Yeah.
My gals always leave here looking like movie stars, and they're all ready for their close-up because not only do I do their hair with finger curls mostly, I also make sure that their makeup is applied just so. And I would say one gal, but it was more or less, it was about 10 different women over about 5 years passed on, and they have specific instructions that I was to do their makeup before they, took the dirt nap.
So it's like you do the makeup like, what do they call those people?
I went down to the mortuary, and
A mortician.
the
mortician.
morticians had already done all their work. These gals were sewed up like a zipper overthrow. I mean, they looked like a zipper with a head on it. I tell you that. I saw them naked. I could almost not do the makeup, but I was able to. I rose to the occasion and applied their makeup just so. And a lot of my friends said, "Oh, my Lord, they look better than they did in life."
That's fantastic. Okay, so listen.
Well, thank you, Doc.
You're welcome. Listen, Myrna, it was really nice. It was nice to talk with
was.
you. Do you have children? Just one last question. I was curious. Do you have any children?
Yes, I do. And that's kind of a sore point with my husband and myself because, well,
We don't have to go into it.
Real quick, in a nutshell.
In a nutshell, yes.
am I a nutball?
No,
Yes, Myrna, you're a nutball.
no.
You're,
In a nutshell, real quick. What's wrong with the kids?
Well, I'm pretty sure he's gay.
Is that a problem?
Not a problem, but it sure does make things difficult for me as I try to introduce him to the young gal that I think he should be courting. He shows no interest at all in the opposite sex. And it has me quite frustrated because I meet many young gals that come in and out of here. Not today, mind you, because they're all a bunch of... Oh, my God. Please, Kitty, please.
Oh, she's putting bleach in her hair.
Not that kind of bleach. That's cleaning bleach for laundry.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was all the same.
You mean well, but I'm afraid I may have to let you go now. You can't put bleach on people's scalps.
Oh, okay. Well, where's the real bleach I'm supposed to use?
Kitty, please. I showed you this 3 times. She's a dog. She means so well. Oh, my Lord. Oh, no. For heaven's sake. Gladys. Just don't argue with the gal. Just put the depends on. Please. The other gals are complaining. They're not here to have a suffocation problem because of your fecal matter. This is a place of business.
well, don't fire Kitty.
Myrna?
You need it.
I'm not going to fire Kitty. I'm giving her many, many chances. I used to be in the big house myself. I've been there and back, Mr. and Mrs. I'm sorry, what's your last name?
There are no last names on this show, ma'am.
Myrna, let's say goodbye to Kitty really quick before we let you guys go.
Well, I wish you well, and I hope you have children.
we're gonna. That sounds good.
Yeah, we'll announce it when that happens.
Well, it was a pleasure talking
If we
to you
could,
both.
can we just say goodbye to Kitty really quick?
Christmas cards with the two of you with your arms around each other in front of a wreath.
All right,
Can we say bye to Kitty?
yeah, just real quick.
Kitty, they want to say goodbye. Oh, please, Kitty, don't. Don't put your hands in the fecal matter. Don't. You're about to have to touch a customer.
Hello?
Hi, Kitty.
Kitty,
We don't even know where to go with this. Kitty?
just don't touch.
Sorry.
Kitty, don't touch fecal matter and bleach for cleaning the
I was
floors.
just putting bleach on this gal's hair, and I guess it's the wrong kind of bleach. Live and learn.
How's she look now?
Well, I don't know how she. They took her in the other room. They're calling 911. What the fuck? Oh, there's a beautiful girl walking by the well, right. Oh, Lord. Ouch. Nothing like gets my attention like short skirts and warm days.
Well, Kitty, you know what? Keep in touch with us, please. Let us know how you're doing, and we'll be in touch with you.
And thank you for giving us a heads up on your new job and the phone number to reach you. We really appreciate talking with you. And by the way,
give you head.
What?
You want me to give you head?
I said,
What the fuck? What's in there, brother? You didn't have to pay me, buddy.
what did I say?
Heads up.
You wanted me to give you head.
Just a heads up.
No, I
heads
said,
up, Kitty.
Thank you for giving us a heads up.
I give head my heads up, buddy.
No, I said thank you for the heads up with the phone number to reach you at work. We're glad you're doing well.
Right.
And your boss sounds like a real character.
Yes. Firecracker.
She's nice. She's kind of weird, though.
Well, anyway, Kitty, we will
I
be.
should use that bleach, I guess.
Yeah, probably
I guess she
not.
had the point.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, wait, the ambulance is here. Okay, I'll talk to you soon.
Man.
The ambulance is there.
Yeah.
That's what he said. The ambulance.
They
is
call
there.
911 or something.
She
like
said,
that.
"Yeah,
Let's take a break and then we come back.
we're gonna have a guest."
Yes.
What were you thinking with Aaron and Scott? The show that gets to the core of all the bull. Thursday night, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern.
You know, we here at the studio are really athletic guys, and as a result, we're always pulling this, overstretching that. You know how it goes. You get hurt from time to time, or you just sleep wrong and wake up with some sort of ache or pain. But no matter what the situation is, we choose who we consider to be one of the best chiropractors in L.A., Dr. Chet Millett. Headaches, backaches, neck aches. He's the guy we trust with our pain. Dr. Millett is located at Body Structure in Hollywood, California on Cole Street across from Gold's Gym. Seriously, we know this guy. He's got the experience and expertise, and he cares. That's Dr. Chet Millett. Give him a call at 323-469-8062 or look him up on the web at bodystructurela.com, or you can find him on Yelp. Dr. Chet Millett. He's the guy we trust with our pain. From the darkness below, an intense and thrilling game by the creators of Appcode Source, bringing the ultimate Gangnam game directly to your devices. Gangnam Speedrunner. Now available on your app store. Get ready to run. This app is rated G for Gangnam. Visit GangnamSpeedrunner.com. Work it.
Wow. Well,
Gundam Speedrunner.
Yes.
So our guest is here. Hi. And Aaron and Jamal are probably wondering, what's going on? What drugs is Scott
Scott has an imaginary friend?
No, I don't.
Oh.
I told you last week that I think we should get more cartoon characters on the show, and today Casper's here. Hi, Casper. He's right there. I know you can't see him, but he's right there.
Okay.
He talks to me only. Like other friends I have who visit me while I'm on long drives or just in bed going to sleep.
You didn't tell me about Casper coming on the show.
Casper's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how's he doing?
Well,
Well, ask him.
how are you doing? He's doing fine. He's really well.
Yeah.
He's really well.
And what's new with Casper? What's he doing?
What is new with you? Oh, he already went through everything outside. He's told me to kindly refer to that. Casper, you don't have to be an asshole.
He's not doing another movie?
Well, no. He's been retired. This is hold on. You're the original, right? You're the original, right? Yeah, the 60s, isn't that? He's the original
He's the
Casper,
60s Casper.
the friendly ghost,
Right.
the friendliest ghost you know.
Yeah.
That's him. He's
Holy
retired. Yeah. Anyway, Casper.
So you see, that's the cartoon, right? The,
Well, hello.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by a cartoon star.
right. So we have a cartoon Casper. sitting
Yeah,
there.
I was going to get Fred Flintstone, but apparently he died. And everybody could see him. But Casper, as you know,
Well,
he's a friendly ghost.
you
He's
know,
invisible, but some of us see him.
Yeah.
I see him.
Fred died of heart disease. Was eating too much of that
Dino.
red meat.
So anyway, Casper says he had to run. So, okay.
Okay.
Anyway, it's all good.
What drugs are you on?
Good ones.
Oh, you have to tell
It's
me.
the
all
diet, buddy. You go and fucking not eat for a month.
Get off this diet.
You know, there's no gluten, no fucking fun, no sugar, no fun, no dairy, no fun, no GMO. I could do without that, but
That's pretty
you
much
know,
everything.
It's just shitty.
Yeah.
I just want to ride a bike down a road in a lane and hold everybody up in the
I
cars
see
behind me.
bite marks on your fingers. You chewing on your hands?
Bite marks. What are you talking about?
You eating yourself?
No. Oh,
okay.
that was a joke.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm a little slow. Casper just popped his head in. He said, "Keep trying. You'll get there."
Oh, okay. Thanks, buddy.
Okay.
So I got some news for you.
Notice he didn't slam the door.
He's very polite.
Goes right through it. Did you ever see that cartoon? Goes right through the fucking wall. It's great. Up, bye, buddy. He just stuck his head in. Half his body's in the hall, half his body's in here. It's amazing. Oh, the joy. Okay.
Is he gone?
Well, he is for now.
All right.
You never know. He might just pop out and, you know. Bummer thing is you can't see him. I see him. I get the laugh. You can laugh vicariously
laughing
through
at you.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be laughing with me. Remember that? Are you laughing with me or at me? I had a teacher say that once.
Yeah.
Are you laughing at me or with me? I said, no,
I had a
I'm
teacher-
laughing at you.
Yeah.
And so is the rest of the 29 people in here.
Man.
So you have some things to
I
talk
do.
about.
You know what's interesting? So
What's
this is what I found
interesting?
out. Colbert was not the first to be offered the David Letterman show. He was not the first one.
Who was the first?
Neil Patrick Harris. Yeah. Doogie Hazard. You know,
Neil Patrick Harris was offered the David Letterman
he
job?
was offered the position and he declined. Turned it down because he decided it was going to be too repetitive. It was going to get just boring. So he said no.
And what's he doing that's better than that?
Broadway.
Neil Patrick Harris does Broadway?
He does the Broadway. He does movies, and
the hell's wrong with him?
He's doing a sitcom on. Yeah.
David Letterman, one of the most recognized voices,
But I
names,
think
and faces
well,
in
you
the
know,
world.
I know.
He sees everybody comes in and it's
But he turned it down. He just
makes a fortune.
Well, I know. Well, I don't think Neil Patrick Harris is hurting financially, but I just think
Not
that,
making what David Letterman
No,
is
but
making.
there's the format. Like there's a format of a show, and he just feels like that format would just get old after a while.
He's afraid to do it.
I don't know.
He's afraid to
You know
do
what?
it.
Absolutely. I don't think he could step up in those shoes.
No, it's
You
David
have
Letterman.
new guests coming on. You can still do bits. You can. I mean, look at Jimmy Fallon. He's doing all sorts of crazy shit on the show. So it's. I don't know.
That is so depressing, though. David Letterman.
Yeah.
God, I love that guy.
But
He's hysterical.
So okay. So this is interesting. So let's say he had agreed. Would you have rather see Neil Patrick Harris or Colbert?
I'd rather see neither. I'm not going to watch it. Seriously, I'm not going to watch it.
Yeah.
David Letterman's the reason I watch that show.
I know he's
It's
gone.
something
I know.
about he's
But if
got
you had
charisma.
to pick, if you had to pick,
If I had to pick,
Yeah.
I would pick. I'm not going to watch it.
Jamal, who would you want?
I'd pick Stephen Colbert.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I was watching a thing on Johnny Carson the other day. One of the best
Yes, he was.
hosts of all time. Have you ever seen the Dean Martin roasts?
Yes.
Those old ones?
I love them.
Jackie Gleason,
Yes.
Lucille Ball.
Yes.
Do you realize we have no star power like that anymore?
No, we don't.
We don't. They were the funniest people.
Yeah.
The funniest people. And part of their charm was they're all sitting up there with booze and cigarettes and laughing like it's their last day and they're just having a ball. But they were funny. Funny.
But the new roast that they've done, they're
boring.
They're boring. You just cannot compare. They're trying
Okay,
to
so let me-
rekindle what it used to be. You can't.
Dean Martin. First of all, Dean Martin, one of the funniest. A singer, an actor, a host,
Yeah.
an entertainer, Vegas entertainer. He's hysterical. So he would have people like Jonathan Winters, Jimmy Stewart,
Right.
Lucille Ball, Jackie Gleason, Art Carney, Audrey Meadows, all of the big, huge George Burns, Gracie Allen. Who was having the roast for the new one?
They did one. Well, they did.
Who was the host?
I don't know who the host was. Well, usually like Lisa
Lampanelli.
Who the fuck is that?
Comedian, stand up.
Well, okay, and then who did she bring on her little...
Well, she usually is like the roaster, and then also what's his name?
Well, who were some of the guests?
They
Like
Donald
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg, Donald Trump that they roasted.
I like Snoop Dogg but I like him rapping, not at a fucking roast. Snoop Dogg is my favorite, and I hate rap music. But if I had to go with it, and I do like Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre.
Oh, absolutely.
Old school.
Yeah.
I gotta say,
and Eminem, I do like him. I think
love
he's
Eminem.
extremely
Snoop
talented.
Dogg. Okay, it would be. Can you imagine him on the show? That would be fun.
It would be amazing.
Take
Amazing.
Take a couple of my
Anyway.
testosterone pills. I'll be right on the same level as Snoop.
Exactly.
Right?
He's hysterical. I've seen him on interviews. He's just easygoing. I hear, and one of the things I love about him, I hear he's really good with kids.
Oh, yeah,
really,
absolutely.
really good with kids.
Yeah.
Okay, so who else? Okay, Snoop Dogg would be cool to have on a roast. He's not Lucille Ball or Jackie Gleason, but who else?
Who else did they do?
They usually have like 30 people.
Man,
Like Hulk Hogan or someone random.
Oh, this is so
Like
stupid.
someone
it's
super
just it's
random, yeah.
bad.
These people don't even have what it takes. It's like,
Yeah.
but you
they had oh man, who?
God, it was so good. He fucking can't remember anybody on the fucking panel.
Didn't they have Did they have Ozzy on there?
Ozzy
I
Osbourne?
think
Yeah.
they may have roasted Ozzy.
Okay, well, that would be funny.
That was
I'm going to tell you something. As far as reality shows, I know I said earlier, and I've said all along, I do not like reality shows. However,
I would like to have him on the show as well. We would have
Ozzy-
to have subtitles on the
Ozzy
screens.
Osbourne, that Ozzy and Sharon show, that
The
was
O- yeah, Meet
pretty
the
much
Osbournes.
one of the first of the reality
It
shows.
was.
It was knockdown, drag
pretty
out,
funny.
hysterical.
Actually, I think before that, or maybe right after, it was the Newlyweds. That
The
was with
Newlyweds.
Nick Lachey from
and Jessica
98 Degrees
Simpson.
and Jessica Simpson. Yeah,
Where
that was before.
I think that was maybe right
Like
after.
right-
It was after.
Yeah, but it was.
Osbournes were first.
I think it was the first of the
I just
reality
remember
series.
him going into the backyard. And
yeah.
she's like, "Where's your father? Where's your father?" And you see him waddling along in the backyard. Get him! He's gonna fall, and he fell. They run out, and he's in the garden, facing the dirt, and they pull him up, and they're like, "Come on!" And she goes, "Honey, you can't come out." I do. It was hysterical. He went outside just for a little air and sunshine, alone. Shouldn't go alone, and he fell right in the dirt, right there, right in the dirt, head down. Anyway. So I was watching this Johnny Carson. They were doing the roast. It was Johnny Carson was like the guy being roasted.
Yeah.
And wow, these people are so sharp, so clever, so funny. And then, of course, I saw, remember I told you I could never find the old Joan Rivers stuff?
Right.
I found some of the old, it's just come up on YouTube, the old Joan Rivers stuff, the comedy. She used to fill in for, Johnny Carson when
Right.
Johnny was gone. Anyway, yeah, Johnny Carson, gone. David Letterman, about to be gone.
Yeah.
Fill-ins. Anyway, fill-ins.
Completely going on a completely different topic. So now, that's right, the fortress known widely as Dracula's Castle is now for sale. So
Where is that?
The Bron Castle in Transylvanian village of Brasov is in Romania.
Wow.
Yeah, it's for sale.
Just thought it was a front
So this
exterior
castle
at
dates
Universal
back
Studios.
more than 500 years, and I think they're doing like an auction, but I think they're like at 135 million right now.
wow.
For
How big is the castle?
It's a castle.
Well, I
It's
know,
fucking
but I mean,
huge.
I know
In your
castles are
terms,
huge.
it's fucking huge.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What a potty mouth over here. I don't know what he's saying.
I'm speaking your language.
My language.
That's your language.
I'm a
You got
Sunday
a
goer.
potty mouth.
I'm a Sunday goer, baby.
I-
I don't cuss like that. You need that mouth washed out with.
You got poo poo mouth.
Oh my God! Listen now. It's just so.
You know, I always tell people because they're like, well, describe you and Scott, on the show. And I say, well, if there was a Jesus and devil, I always say that you were kind of the devil, like
Oh, and you were Jesus. Is that what that's imply? You were
that is-
Jesus.
Yes, my child.
Oh my God. By the way, remember
Well, Prince of Darkness over there in black.
that doesn't mean devil. He's fucking in red. Last time I checked.
He switches.
Maybe I'm the
Sometimes
Reaper.
he does black.
I could be the Reaper.
You could be the Reaper.
Don't fear the Reaper. That was a really good song. Blue Oyster Cult, one of my favorites.
Getting off the tangent there. Yeah.
No, we'll go right back to it. Jesus. Anyway, we were going to have Jesus on the show. We never did find him. That was your job to go and scout that fucker
I
down on
did.
Hollywood Boulevard.
I talked to 3 of them.
3. I only remember 2.
No,
Where's-
there was the Australian Jesus,
He's the one in West Hollywood.
right?
All right.
And then there was, oh, you're right, there was 2.
Then there's Hollywood.
And there was Hollywood Jesus.
But you spoke to one and gave him your card.
I talked to actually both. I talked to both Jesuses.
Neither Jesus gave you a call?
Jesus.
No, the guy from Australia, he was the fat Jesus. gave me his card, and he was from Australia because he said, "Good day, mate."
And he was fat.
And he was fat.
Jesus wasn't fat.
I know he wasn't,
He
but
was
this
ripped.
he was ripped.
Yeah.
You don't see a fat Jesus hanging on the cross.
Well, it would fall over first off, wouldn't it?
But I talked to the real Jesus in West Hollywood.
The real one.
Folks, if you know what we're talking about, there's a guy that dresses up like Jesus, and he really does look like Jesus. But I talked to him. I said, we have the show. We'd love to have you come on. But he was very.
Was he like ethereal? He said, "I'll find you" or something like that.
Yeah, he was kind of creepy though. But it was like.
Well, what do you think? He's out being Jesus. He's not really Jesus.
What's
No, he's
creepier
not.
than that?
Exactly.
I think but you know what's interesting? So on YouTube, Snoop Dogg, basically tracked Jesus down, pulled up, and gave Jesus, I think it was like a couple $100. You know what Jesus did? Handed Snoop Dogg back the money and said, "No, child, this is yours." And you know what Snoop Dogg's response was? "You are the real Jesus."
Oh my God, is that true?
True. It's on YouTube. Type in Jesus and Snoop Dogg. Serious.
That's pretty good.
There's 4 minutes left.
We have 4 minutes left. So, what other newsworthy stories?
Well,
Aaron, do we have?
the fast food workers are back on strike. That's right. They want $15 an hour because
Here?
Yeah, because apparently $10.10 is not enough from $7.25.
Wait a minute. They gave them $10 an hour, and now they want more.
Yeah. Obama, yeah. So they raised it from $7.25.
Yeah, the minimum wage.
Right, from $7.25 to $10.10.
And now they want
And
the
now
minimum
they
wage
want-
to be raised even more.
Correct. They want $15. Yeah.
Well, they're going to need
So
it
if
if they're
you're
paying for
if you're-
mileage.
Well, $15 to work in those fries. Yeah, I can see it.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm going to say it again. I've said it before. Inch yard people. Inch yard people. If you don't want people to take advantage, do not give them that first inch.
But why would you get a job that pays less? I mean, you do have a choice where you want to work. If you're going to, if you're working at a place and they're paying you X amount, you're accepting that's what you're going to get paid.
Or they just get there and say, "Hey."
Or some people just
I wanna change
want to
things.
do the bare minimum. They don't want to put in effort. They don't want to put in education. They just want to get a job. Okay, well, this is what you're going to get. Well, it's not good enough. I want
It's
more
not like
money.
McDonald's, actually, really, if you talk about it. It's not like it's really that expensive to eat at these places.
Well,
it's not like they're charging $50
But it's the amount of
a
money
burger.
that McDonald's and Burger King and these other fast food chains are making, and they're basically the workers are saying these guys are taking all the money and we're getting
Well, then
chump
let's
change.
take a look at the banks. Look at the
Right.
CEOs of the banks
Yeah.
making $500 million a year,
And
and
what
the tellers are making
Minimum wage.
$10 an hour. What the
Yes.
fuck? You could do that with anything.
So why don't the tellers go on strike? Why doesn't everybody go on strike? I mean, it's ridiculous.
Well, one thing I know, they got their $10. Now they're not happy. Now they want 15.
So this is interesting. These are the next.
Can't even fucking eat there. You realize there's nothing there I could eat?
No.
Nothing.
Well, you
on
know
this
what?
diet.
Yeah, this is, yeah.
First of all, even if you do eat at McDonald's, you get sick and die right away.
Well,
don't
actually,
you?
they had to. They just did a study that actually the meat.
It's 15% beef, right?
I don't even know it's
Yeah.
I don't even know it's
all
15%.
filler.
It's all filler. It's not even.
85%
Yeah,
filler.
so they had to change it. Burger King changed it because they were doing the same thing, but they actually changed it to where it was actually you're eating beef. Yeah,
What is the 85%?
just fat. It's
Hoofs?
just yes. It's everything.
Hay?
Hay. It's
Dirt? I mean, what the fuck is filler in a beef hamburger?
it's the intestines. It's like what a hot dog is. It's basically it's kind of like a hot dog.
It's not a
like-
weenie. It's not the weenie you always thought it was. It's a different weenie.
So if you're thinking you're eating healthy by doing a lettuce wrap with that filler, no, folks.
That's disgusting.
Oh, that's pretty gross.
Okay, so next week, I'm glad we had our guest, Casper.
Yeah.
Casper, the friendly ghost, did stop by in case you missed it. Apparently everybody did here, too. Except
Yes.
me. Anyway. Are we out of time, Jamal?
There's 50 seconds left.
There's 50 seconds.
1-5
Oh, here
or
we go.
5-0?
So in 50
5-0.
seconds, I got this. So 5 cities with the worst road rage. Houston took over New York, Atlanta number 2, Baltimore, Washington, D.C., and Boston. The 5 most courteous, right, cities, Portland, Oregon, Pittsburgh, St. Louis, San Francisco, and Charlotte.
Where's L.A. on that list?
We're not on there.
We're not assholes,
We're just-
and we're
we're-
not friendly either.
No, we're not.
Wow, how very interesting. You know, I drive out here a lot.
Yeah.
That is fucking inaccurate. And I'm not going to say which way LA is, but it ain't that.
No, it's not.
No.
All
By the
right.
way,
Yeah.
I like this seat better. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Jamal, Aaron,
Yeah.
hugs and kisses, everyone.